testing out the GoPro here. Just entering my little bit of the woods here that I usually come to, and as you may be able to see up there, the winds are shaking pretty hard, and honestly it kind of felt it sounded like, and I wasn't sure if something was going to fall, like maybe that one that's leaning on there, maybe that's what's going to fall off sometime soon. I don't know. Anyway, let's get away from there. Just watching the trees billow about. It's very windy here today. I hope that the audio's okay. Anyway, it's been a while since I've been back to my shelter that I built. Honestly, I want to see if it's still standing, because it was in maybe November last year, or whatever month. So hopefully it's still okay. Oh, I see it. It seems to still be up. Lots of felled trees here because of on account of the tons and tons of wind that we've had. Oh wow, even these trees here have fallen. Okay, well, I don't know, I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared to look around. Oh, let's just have a look for any widowmakers. Right, so got to watch out for that one there. Watch out for that one there. Don't want any trees falling on me while I'm here. Also, I wonder if any wildlife has taken up residence in my shelter. Alright, I'll just be careful going around here. This was going to always be the issue with coming to an area where there's a lot of already fallen over trees. But hey, the point of the shelter was supposed to be temporary. It only took a total of like 6 hours to put up, 8 hours if you count all the breaks and thinking about it and all that. But yeah, here it is. Seems to be fine. Yeah, not sure if you can see inside there, but yeah, I was actually worried that that part had buckled in there because it seemed like this part was lower here. So I was worried in case like it had fallen in on itself. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that indeed. It seems to have stood the test of time. Not bad for a shelter entirely made out of wood that had already fallen over. None of this has been made by live wood, so technically the forest is kind of untouched, and obviously all the moss will grow back on the ground. Yeah, so it's not massively intrusive, and to be fair, if any wildlife did want to take residence in here, then obviously they could. Right, so I got myself a new knife, and I want to practice maybe doing some feather sticks with it, because it's a knife that I want to use for an EDC. So that's what this video is going to focus on today, as well as testing out the new GoPro. Okay. Some cleaner wood there, drier on the inside, a bit bad on the outside, but might still be able to work with it. Okay, So yeah, that looks pretty okay. Work. Hopefully be able to work with this. Okay, decent looking log here. Very windy today. Something else I've learned, don't batten an axe when it's this long. If it was about here, then it would have split a long time ago and it would have been a lot less effort. Whew. So I'm sat back in my shelter here. Just gonna saw this wood a little bit here, and I'll be able to like chop it up and process it a bit easier, and yeah, should hopefully be able to make fire sticks, assuming all goes well. Yeah, I swear this used to be higher. I swear I used to be able to sit under this without anything touching me. Oh, it's only the small sticks. That's okay. A little bit more. Okay, so there's that bit. The grain of the wood going down like this make it very good for feathering, as I found out in one of my other fire making videos. If you just shave it off of here, then it doesn't make a very nice cut, and it doesn't make it thin enough basically. Whereas doing it on here makes it nice and thin. So yeah, that would be good for feathering. I'll just get the rest of this here. Okay, so there's that bit. Looks real fine on the inside. That's good. Normally I would keep this sawdust here so that I could strike it with a fire steel after it's dried, obviously, because this wood was kind of wet, well, kind of damp on the outside areas. So yeah, but since I'm not here to do that, I haven't bothered. However, I will keep this under here for safekeeping. In fact, I might put it even further back. Yeah, it's coming apart nicely here. For goodness sake, be careful. See that there? Nicely processed wood here. That'd go good for firelighting sticks for the fire. This is the knife here that I'm going to be using. If you see it there, a Promithi, just UK legal, folding knife, no locking mechanism, can't be opened with one hand. Yeah. Less than 3 inches. This is like 2.9 inches, I do believe. So yeah, I'm going to try it for feathering. I'm going to be using this in my EDC, my everyday carry bag. So yeah, newbie prepping, believe it or not, is still about prepping. However, this is more of a bushcrafty video today. But depending on your prep, how you actually want to prep. Bushcrafting and prepping go hand in hand. I know that some bushcrafters don't like preppers. I've seen people talk about preppers on various forums and stuff. Not talk about them per se, but they say like, what are you doing here? This is a bushcraft forum, not a prepping forum. But honestly, the bushcraft forums get more traffic, and there's a lot more recommended gear and just a lot more chat in general, so I would prefer to go onto them. I don't know, maybe bushcrafters think that preppers give them a bad name or something, because it's like, oh, we all look like we're all conspiracy theory nut jobs. Well, it's fine if you think that. You think whatever you want, because you know, I'd rather be prepared than not. At the end of the day, it gives me an excuse to come out and do bushcraft and practice survivalism skills, which is something that I've always wanted to do and something that I actively find fun. So anyway, here I am, defending myself again for some reason. I don't know, I just a lot of people seem to get the wrong end of the stick with prepping. Honestly, this knife is doing its job real well as well, so I'm quite happy with it. Now that we're in 2020, with everything that's happened already, we're only in February now, and already we've got a coronavirus outbreak, a particular strand of the coronavirus, since there's various different strands of coronavirus out there. This one obviously can be deadly, which is why it needs to be looked into. There's the whole World War III thing as well. I know that it was a meme at one point, but like, come on. This side is a little bit harder. Get rid of this stuff here. Oh, I can even just break that off there. Yeah, just rambling about stuff. I'm not really thinking at the moment. I'm just making sure that I'm safe while doing this. Hands are hurting a little bit from some Viking reenactment training that I was doing. I've only just started doing it on my, on my third session now. And I passed my spear proficiency, which means I'm allowed to go into big battles. Once I've got all my gear and my own weapon and insurance. But yeah, so I'm still a bit sore from all of the fighting that I was doing. Viking reenactment is so fun. And it's nothing like LARPing. My wife keeps on teasing me saying it's just LARPing. But it's not LARPing. Nothing wrong with LARPing. I would love to do some LARPing sometime. But yeah, it's not LARPing. See how easy those are coming up there? Got to keep going on the edge there, so keep rotating. This knife has proven to be real nice. It's a bit hard on the thumb there, You see that? Bit hard on the old thumb, but yeah, honestly it's not too bad. Maybe if I actually rest it up here, probably where I'm meant to. Kind of small feathers, but I mean, they would still light quite nicely, and the wood is small enough here so that it would catch fire. And I mean, this is bone dry. This would be prime wood for burning. I wish I had time today to actually set a fire, but I do not. Right, I know this is quite late into the video, but I'm really hoping that the GoPro shots that I've got are actually are actually correct. Get rid of that entire horrible wet piece there. I haven't really utilised this part of the blade here, this front section. I've been keeping to this section here, just because I'm used to it, because like when you hold it, you put your pressure on it like and go down like that. But honestly, you could like push forward with it. See what I mean? And it still have the same effect. It's quite good. Yeah, I quite like how this is shaped. It's definitely intended for bushcraft, this knife, while still being UK legal. Right. Well, I've done what I've came here to do. I've tested out my GoPro, and I've tested out my knife here, my Promithi knife. Might have an Amazon link in the description. Follow that link and purchase this knife if you want. It's inexpensive and it's really robust. Like the hinge here is really good. Like it kind of clips there, but it's not locked, so it won't like easily just swing back, and it's nice and stiff. Can't guarantee that it's going to stay stiff forever, but yeah, I'm just really pleased with this knife. It's a brilliant little knife here. If you're in the UK and you're looking for a UK legal knife, I highly recommend this, because it chops through wood here nice and easily. Nice feather sticks here. Like you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Obviously, we are not being paid by Promithi or whoever owns this company. I am just giving my honest opinion. However, as I think it might be illegal if I don't, I will say that if you follow that Amazon link, that is our Newbie Prepping link, so you will be supporting the channel by going through that link and purchasing using that link. So Mark and I really appreciate it if you do. So I've heard GoPro batteries get eaten up really quickly, and I started the day on 80%, I do believe, the lower 80s, and we're already down to 33%. That is absolutely mad. It seems that you definitely should bring a bunch of spare batteries with you if you're using the GoPro for any amount of time. I will say that this is a GoPro Hero 5, I do believe. Just see it there. Yeah, so I don't know if the later models, the newer ones, I don't know if they're I don't know if they're more battery efficient or anything like that, but honestly this has done me well for the day, and I do have a spare battery as well, and I plan on getting another set of batteries. But yeah, this has done really well so far. Okay, well this was just a nice short video here. Basically I just wanted to come back and check on the old shelter that I built here, and I'm glad to see that it's still up. I tested out the knife, and it's perfect, and yeah, really good knife for an EDC. Can't wait to get that all together to show you. I'm rejigging all of my bug out bags and supplementary bags, which I now am going to go with the terminology of the I'm never coming home bag, or the inch bag, since that's basically what the supplementary bag always used to be, but there's fewer syllables in inch rather than supplementary,
So I'm going to go with that. But anyway, yeah, that's all going to be in a future video. I still plan on doing the other videos, the water distillation video, comparison between survivalist and prepping. Another video I'm going to make is one based on a bow drill. It's going to be another campfires video. Basically, I got a practice bow drill, so I'm going to practice with that first and learn how to build it myself, and then I'm going to build one entirely from scratch and see if I can set a fire with one that I built myself. Yeah, should be pretty interesting, should be pretty good. Anyway, that's going to be enough from me now. Thank you very much for watching, and tune in for those videos whenever they're uploaded. Yeah, thank you very much. See you again.